Is your website not bringing in any sales? The reason is you've violated some very basic principles of website design. In this video, I'm going to cover those principles. It's part of my paid course, so do watch till the end. There are a lot of golden nuggets in here. I see these mistakes all the time. People break these rules all the time, and then they complain that their website is not bringing any sales. People are not staying on the website. The reasons are very simple. Most people make the website about themselves, not about their clients. Most people make their websites that are not user friendly. In this video, I'm going to cover what you need to do to make sure that your website is user friendly, your leads, your clients want to interact with them, and they want to work with them. So do watch till the end. And if you like it, please subscribe to the channel.
All right, so let's move on. So in the last video, we talked about the website fundamentals. And in this video, we're going to talk about some principles. Now, the thing is that web design is an art. So everybody has different set of principles. But what I'm going to do here is give you something really, really robust that you can follow. And if you follow these principles, you cannot go wrong. Just the basic idea is to keep it simple. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 principles. And if you follow these, you'll be always good with your website, okay? So the first one, and this is really about business fundamentals again. It's all about them. It's all about your market. And I'll say this again, people will read and browse forever if you make it about them. So remember this, don't ever forget this first principle. Make it about them. People are not coming to your website, just to read stuff. They want to find out more. They're looking for something. Give them that, always, Even if, think about yourself, when you go to a website, you're looking for something. There's always something that you're trying to find, and that's why you spend all that time browsing the web. So always make it about them, Call out their problems and desires. In your website copy, don't talk about yourself. Don't talk about your health coach or life coach or your startup doing this. No, no, no. Nobody cares about that. They care about themselves. And if you want them to read and browse forever, make it about them. Call out their problems and desires, okay? The second one is, what is the purpose of your website, right? So what is your website really doing? Are you imparting practical information? Are you selling products? That has to be very clear, okay? So there are many different purposes that websites may have, but it has to be clear, okay? The core purposes usually are, describing your expertise, which if you're a coach or a consultant, you want to showcase your expertise. But again, you have to showcase it in a way that you're talking about them. One more thing I'd like to mention here is, if you can talk about people's problems better than they can themselves, they'll automatically assume you have the solution. This is a very subtle sales thing, a marketing thing, but you need to understand that. So don't talk about your expertise in a way that, oh, I'm so great, but talk about it in their language, in their terms, right? Website can always, help you build your reputation. So if somebody checks you out, Googles you, and they find a good-looking website, it always does your brand and your own business real, real good. It can be used to generate leads, and we're going to do that with our website. We're going to make it a lead generating machine. And obviously sales and aftercare. So, if you have some physical product or even a digital product, you can just directly sell it through your website. You can sell your courses or books or whatever. We're not going to cover the e-commerce portion of web design in this course, because this is more about building a simple coaching consulting website. But that's something you can do. And with WordPress, there are add-ons and you can do it very, very easily. The third principle, again, don't make them think. Don't make it too complicated, okay? Keep it very, very simple. Make it about them. It should be like they read your copy and they should think, oh, that's exactly what I want, If they have to think, they're going to click close and move on to the next one, okay? Keep it very, very simple. And keep it in a simple language, Use language your market understands. So if your market, if there's something, a particular lingo is very common, use it because it's a good experience. Somebody else might not understand it, but that's okay. Your market needs to understand it. Keep it simple and use the language your market understands. And this is really important too. I've seen too many people make this mistake. Don't use flashy colors or difficult to read fonts. Don't get cute with this. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you're too confused, white background, black font. Times New Roman or Helvetica. Just go with that. And we're going to cover all that in the technical part of the course. But it's very important because people, they get carried away sometimes. As they get good with things, they start to experiment. They try to start using different fonts. But what happens is sometimes on mobile devices, they don't show up properly. And then, if people can't read what you've written, you're going to lose them. So keep it very simple. Don't make them think. Don't use flashy colors. Use simple fonts, simple everything. And I'm going to show you all that in the technical part of the course, but I just want to make sure you don't forget this principle. Make it actionable. I've seen this mistake being made too many times. People just write stuff about them on the website and there's no button or there's no call to action. You have to give a clear call to action. You have to tell the user that they have to do something. You just can't put information out there and hope that people are going to take action. You have to make it actionable. Give a clear call to action. Make it about them so that they want to interact, and make it in a way that they want to click a few things. Design the flow properly, and we're going to do that, and we're going to cover that. But I want to make sure that you understand this. Okay, make it actionable. Just don't leave it hanging. Give them a clear call to action. And again, people will read and browse forever if you make it about them. Super important to understand. And the fifth one is make it mobile friendly. And one of the reasons I'm adding this as a principle is because most of the traffic online right now is mobile and tablets, and we run a lot of advertising for coaches, consultants, big corporates. And what we've seen is about 80% sometimes, more than 80%, most of the times I would say, that the traffic is coming from mobiles and tablets. So we have to make our website mobile friendly. But don't worry, we'll take care of this. So that's the principles part of the video. And in the next video, we're going to cover some of the fundamentals. But I want you to understand these 5 principles, okay? As you get better at this, as you start building more stuff, and I've seen this too many times, people just forget these principles. Don't forget these principles. Keep it simple, make it about them, make it mobile friendly, and you will be good to go.